The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Third and long, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
56.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Wait, 80! 12, fellas, here we go.
I'm coming after you. 45, Mike, 45.
Six.
Hey, watch it.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
11. 21. Here we go. 11.
Watch the twins. Switch.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
11. Hey, alert!
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Mike, go.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Flag.
Get him. Check.
On first down, Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Falcons' 5-yard line.
21.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
You don't want none. Kill. Check. Hot route. Hot. Check that.
On the sneak is Garoppolo. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Ready, blue lady. Check.
59, Mike, 59.
Hey, South.
59. Let's go, defense.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Got it.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
We got 4. 56. Mike, 39. Right there, 56.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
59, ready. 25.
Check. Walk 54. Hey, tight.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. On 2nd down, it's Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Hey, Sam! Right there. 54, right there, right there.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Now it's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
20!
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down.
I know most of the time when the ball... in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, South. Bandit. Right there, 54.
Throwing again. Ryan. Stocker's got it. Complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Often on fumbles, you look at a guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play.
Here we go.
Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Watch twins.
21.
Safety's creeping.
Garoppolo on 1st down. That'll be complete to Breida. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Garoppolo now. After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch gears. You go tight.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
High 7.
Man, I got you. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Record.
21.
Tighten up.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the 1st half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
This will be fielded at the 6.
Marcus Green on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position On this drive, where a touchdown can give them the lead, they need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on second down. Ryan, and a grab over the middle by Stocker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Mike 54.
Hey, check.
54.
Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And a pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Freeman again, a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They run, Devontae Freeman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
On first down, Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this amount of time, gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Hey, hey, hey. Kill.
12.
Kill.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
12, fellas, here we go.
They're running it. Check three. Back.
They'll look to throw. Past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check 45.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary throwing it.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.